Hey, Cancer Seekers. Welcome back or anew to the Existential Shift. Happy to have you. I want to take a moment and say thank you. Acknowledge my seekers who have been around the channel and my work for some of you for years. Either way, you've been a loyal following, and I appreciate you very much. Okay, I'm working with the Vampire Tarot. December for Cancerians, please. Guidance, foresight, and insight for my Cancerian seekers, please. Three of Pentacles. Three of Skulls, it's called here. Weaving your future. I mean, it's already here. It's already established. But you're weaving your vision for what's next. And something or someone is challenging you. I'm picking up. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune and Queen of Wands. Changing your perspective on things. They're very passionate and devoted. It's Queen of Wands here. They have very strong indignation, and they seem to be fearless in the way they express themselves. And their expressions are transformative. They're definitely affecting you. Inevitably, I see this wheel here in the Three of Pentacles is this Wheel of Fortune. It's like, suddenly I'm looking at these spider webs, something somewhat different. Okay. You yourself here, first card out, are weaving some sort of web that is somehow blocking the bigger vision or the bigger purpose or the bigger goal. It's getting entangled in a lot of things that you partake in weaving around it. It's kind of self-sabotaging. It's almost like you take upon your destiny things that shouldn't necessarily be a part of, and you complicate it. And this energy, this Queen of Wands, is bringing in a very fiery, in your face kind of mirroring. They're loud, they're blunt, they're unapologetic. And it seems like they're trying to help you. Page of Swords, aka Daughter of Knives in this deck, and Ace of Swords. So there's a communication coming in, Cancer, that you want to listen to. It's very truthful. It's very cutting, but it's very truthful. It's very clear and clarifying, and it's very accurate. So whatever this message is delivered by this Page of Swords, Daughter of Knives, it is the Ace of Swords. It is the most potent, clearest aspect of information, of knowledge, of the air element. And it's indisputable. This Ace of Swords is not something that is possible to ignore. It's delivered by this Page of Swords / Queen of Wands, but it's also delivered by the universe, right? Because the Ace of Swords is often the cosmos, and we do have the Wheel of Fortune here. Now we have Seven of Wands and Four of Cups. I love these cards so much. They're so pretty. Okay, let's look at this for a second. What's going on with my hair? There we go. Do I look more preppy? Anyway, Seven of Wands, Four of Cups. It's like you're trying to fight the inevitable. Some of you are doubling down. If it's the opposite, then this energy is doubling down, trying to make sense of something that can't make sense. It's like, okay, you see this Queen of Wands with her very strong poise at this cross here, and here you have these somewhat of a screeching energy. I feel like it's the same here. It's like this person has the indignation for this knowledge or faith or mission, and this one is trying to resist it and say, no, it's not like that. But it's very evident that it is like that, Cancer. I can't get enough of these cards. They're so pretty, especially the aces. You see, and this is you here. Four of Cups is a Cancer sign energy. The 2, 3, and 4 of Cups represents Cancer energy. And this guy right here has the symbol of Cancer, right? So it's almost like in the name of doubling down, you're trying to sacrifice the messenger. Wait, there's something else. I'm sorry, did you expect to come here for a reading in which I tell you you're a saint? Sometimes I tell you you're saints, but let's be honest, most of the times, people in general, Cancerians or non-Cancerians, all zodiacs, if we were all saints, we wouldn't be creating so much of a mess. And I mean humanity as a whole, right? So my work is existentially shifting your consciousness into its higher frequency, highest frequency. I can't do it with telling you that you're perfect. If you're already perfect, then what's there to do, right? I mean, yes, you're also perfect, don't get me wrong, but you're also not. So sometimes we need to focus on the aspects that need expansion, on the consciousness that seeks development. And it's why you're here, no? It's why you press play. So what I was about to say is that on top of trying to deny or double down or ignore something that is clearly in your face, I'm also picking up on passion that comes with it. It's almost like something annoys you and um, attracts you at the same time. I mean, it's Queen of Wands. She's so passionate and fiery and sensual, right? It's like you're trying to fight them. And the more you try to fight them, the more you're, what's the word? Enamored is not the right word. It's more like possessed. No, that has a negative connotation. Um, trying to pick up on a word that is both poetic and suitable. Surrendered to them. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. Let me know your word for what I'm trying to express in the comments. It's like you hate them and you love them at the same time. I have runes laying down here, just hanging out, and a few just fell. I'm actually curious which ones, so I'm gonna take a look. So give me a second. Too many cards fell. I'm just gonna take the one that fell facing up. Temperance. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the runes, and I'm definitely gonna use them as part of your message. Hold on. Okay, so you have Gebo and Perdre in the reverse and Hera. Okay, and also Temperance. Oof, excruciating passion. Whoa. What is this energy? Okay, okay. Excruciating passion. What? That sounds yummy and terrifying at the same time. It's like, oh my God, you hate loving them. Why are they so triggering to you? Why are you so upset with like and confused with loving them? What does it challenge you with? Maybe it's the message that they're delivering or the truth that they're standing up to or what it is that they're trying to do with you or for you, however it plays out. It's like you don't want to listen to them, but you can't not listen to them. Mm. They're sacrificial. They're sacrificing themselves in a way for the sake of your evolution and your. Mm. If they were here, if you're a cross watcher, I would tell you to stop. You know, don't sacrifice yourself on the altar. So this is inevitable. It's almost like, okay, imagine two inflammatory matters that in chemistry, if they meet, there's an explosion, right? And you're one of those matters and they are the other matter. And it's like two puddles that are in somewhat of a little angle of a downhill and they're, floating, fluiding. I don't know. They're streaming towards one another and you recognize the the incoming encounter and you know you should stop it, but you can't stop it because it's pretty much inevitable. And then that will create like that, I don't know, I guess explosion or that interaction of these two is going to be like explosive and but also very important and healing and somewhat guided by spirit with the Ace of Swords and Temperance here and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like two mercury drops, inevitably pulled towards one another, but one comes from one dimension, another comes from another dimension. So they're the same, but also very different. So the integration of the two, the encounter of the two is very confusing. On one hand, they want to merge. On the other hand, they want to explode. I bet if it's the opposite sex, I bet it's a recipe for incredible sexual tension or chemistry. If not, if this doesn't have romantic flair to it or sexual flair to it, pff, I don't know how it's going to play out. I actually pick up that it does. No, that it can. Okay, that it can. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Two of Cups and Seven of Cups. So definitely romantic, sensual. It's like both of you are just losing your senses. And it starts off as a budging of heads, as a disagreement, as someone like challenging you. It's almost like they're challenging you for a duel, and then you and then you end up having sex. I don't know, it's really funny. But it's just kind of the Seven of Cups. It's overwhelming to the senses. It's intoxicating. We start with this reading with two very in their autonomy individuals or energies. Um, and we end up with this clash of matter. It's like, I don't know what's going on. And it's shocking to both of you. Like you're both try to fight it, and then you don't. Two of Cups, you see, you also have a Cancer symbol here. See on his arm? And we have this Black Panther, the Queen of Wands, and in here, I definitely feel like it's the same person. Okay, let's see what else. What else for Cancer seekers, please, for the month of December. Cancer seeker for December. I'm waiting. I can fix myself. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. My hair, it felt fine when I started, and then it became messy. Or maybe it started messy. I don't know. Like Morgainne, read the cards. I'm going to give me a second. Okay, I can do this. I can fix this and then do a reading. So sorry. Not really. Two of Pentacles and Lord of Wands. So now we have the Queen of Wands and the Lord of Wands. I see a dilemma and then a very quick decision. Like this person deliberates on what to do, and then suddenly it's clear and they're just going after what it is that they decide. Um, it's directly connected to this queen here. There might be a little bit of anger. I see like love and anger here. Okay. All right. What's the conclusion? What's the conclusion of this, please, for the month of December? Eight of Swords. I'm trying to figure out if you can't seem to detach from them, or if you can't seem detached from You can't seem to detach from your righteous indignation that prevents you of them. If that makes any sense. Okay. Judgment and Queen of Swords. So this Daughter of Swords moved up in the ladder and she's now Queen of Swords. This message is going to be louder and louder and more brutal if you ignore it. Like the truth is trying to force itself onto you because you seem to ignore it. And the judgment would be a very loud calling of either reward or punishment. And it has the judgment card is very biblical in its essence. It's very like a revelation or a actual judgment day, you know. So, and the Queen of Swords always it's a truthful delivery, harsh but yet truthful, of an idea, of a message, of knowledge. Um, we're starting with the Daughter of Knives and the Ace of Swords, and she's like gentle about it, but the truth is meant to speak for itself, but then it doesn't succeed in speaking for itself. So she takes that ace, takes that sword and integrates it into her, and she becomes louder. So if you're dealing with someone who's trying to deliver you a message or tell you something and you keep ignoring it, you keep closing your mind to it, or tell yourself that you can't for whatever reason, it's going to get louder and louder and more determined. It's not going to stay, you know, in their room wondering, what shall I do? What should I? No, they're going to like really fast just charge. And definitely picking up on the energy. If you don't hear it in the whisper, you hear it in the shout. So there's all kinds of things going on here, Cancer, and I feel like it's very important. This is something meaningful. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles. It's like something that is really meaningful to your future, to your life path. And Spirit is trying to tell you something, and this person is trying to tell you something, and it's like you keep battling it or ignoring it. I don't know if it's like ego or vanity, but I hope I'm catching you in time. Let me know if you know what this is about for you and what you decide to do with it. Feel free to share with us. All the information that you need is below in the description box, including Tarot Masterclass Bunkai, the 90 pre-recorded classes where I teach you tarot and shamanism and spiritual knowledge. That's it. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you soon. Happy holidays.